you guys know where we're at. This is only like the 10th time we've been here. At least if you guys have been with us for a minute, you guys know we're at Brad's place. Getting some work done. Brad's at work. We just actually came back from lunch not too long ago, so we all just squatted out. We got the boys here. Ryan and Jordan are messing with their cars a little bit. Jordan had a little bit of a squeak in his rear suspension or something like that he went ahead and lubed up a little bit, greased up. And is she good? She's good now, right? No more squeak?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's good. Ryan is messing with bumper fitment. I actually just went ahead and ripped off the actual sleeve that went along the oil feed line because it was, I mean, it was just saturated in oil. And Andrew kind of scared me. He said that probably would catch on fire. It does make sense though. It does make sense. Even though we made it all the way like 6 hours with it on the highway, I think it's just safer to call it without it. At least, maybe I'll buy a new one for sure. I don't know if, you know, maybe, who knows. I kind of should maybe look into getting a whole new line in general because you can see like how wild this whole setup is just to kind of get what we needed to get. And right there, I just put a little bit of hose, just cut it in half just because it was rubbing against the strut tower a little bit. I also removed my nose panel because this car has, I mean, it gets warm. If you think about it, that's all it's got for kind of radiator flow, and it's a 4-inch intercooler core. I wish I could do a test. Like I wanna get a compressed air gun and just spray, like shoot it through the intercooler and show, like, see how much actually comes through. I think because you guys, I think you'd be actually very surprised how little air actually would get through. So yes, but right now I'm just messing with it. I just topped it up on oil because it was a little bit low from our whole little leak thing. We're gonna go ahead and get our diffuser on. I think that's the plan. Give you guys a better look at this exhaust real quick. Dude, I mean, it reminds me hardcore of like the S14, but the S14 had like kind of like I guess you call them rear extensions or whatever, like the JDM bumper extensions, so it kind of helped the girth a little bit. But with our diffuser, I really think that's gonna be what we need. But I mean, it's like a damn megaphone, bro. It looks so sweet. So this right here, if you guys are not aware, this is the Twin Z Design rear diffuser. It's a little dirty. It definitely needs to be painted before we, you know, I mean, I'm gonna install it anyways. It doesn't hurt to put it on the way it looks like this. You know, it just definitely needs to clean up. It's a little scuffed up from shipping and handling and stuff like that. But other than that, it looks super good. It's like almost an OEM style. I like how the fins aren't too gnarly, but it's got, you know, it definitely adds just the perfect amount of extra. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna try and just do this on the ground, and it fits up extremely well. I'll show you guys how it fits, and it literally, you almost don't even need hardware, like it fits that well. So let's get started. Figure I'll show you guys real quick what we got in here. Brad actually in his body scooped up this pretty mint S13 LE leather seats and stuff like that, and they're tossing, look at this, the little baby RB CA18. You definitely do not see these. If you guys have a CA18, dude, hit me up and send me some videos, bro. I would love to hear it. And just, I honestly don't know much about these. I mean, this is such an uncommon swap. And then over here, this actually was here last time I came down with my Z when we get it tuned. This is outside waiting to come in, and he had the 2J actually in the shop. This is actually kind of where my decision went to go 2J with the Z once I... Brad is a great influence, man. Actually, speaking about that, Brad actually, after I drove his Z32 twin turbo, I was like, dude, this is awesome. Like, this car is awesome. And that kind of persuaded me to get one, and I love it. Like, these cars are awesome. And let alone with the 2J, bro. Alright, so meanwhile, while I'm tossing some bolts on this diffuser, to show you guys real quick, there's actually a factory location. I don't know if you guys can even see that. I don't know what bolted in there. Maybe it was like a rear mud flap or something along those lines, but you can utilize that. There's actually a hole from Twin Z Design already drilled for that specific spot. Got that going. There's a lip. If you guys get one of these yourself, there's a lip that pops out. I initially thought it came out on the outside of the bumper and he just bolted it to it, but then I was like,
I need to use this.
and then I realized, then I realized that, man, it would look way cleaner if we tucked it underneath. And I think that's actually how they designed it, because it fits. Like, the fit on this is insane. Like, literally, you do not have to use hardware. I mean, obviously, you're gonna use hardware, but like, you can pop this on because it has hooks. So it hooks and latches to like the underside of your bumper and just grabs it. And you really have to yank it off. So they have a couple holes here that were also drilled out. I am gonna, once we get back home, I have those fancy little dress-up bolts like these right here, the Pastor JDM like red washer type deals. We're gonna go ahead and replace those with those. And I think it should look a little bit cleaner. We're gonna go ahead and toss, I have some mesh in here. When we paint it, you know, we're gonna go ahead and kind of give it the final little details that it needs. But Ryan is doing something pretty exciting. What are you doing?
Hold on.
You lose something?
This.
Oh my God. We're saying goodbye. We're saying goodbye to that.
Yeah. It's gotta go.
Some of you guys may be like, well, why? And you guys may be like, well, it's so nice to have. Okay, I know what it's like to have. I've deleted on the 240. It is, I am not missing it whatsoever. It looks way cleaner. Obviously, heads up, Brian, watch your head. Watch your head. It'd be nice to go ahead and just weld that hole shut to it probably, but then that entire, like, it means you have to paint or wrap the pan on. We're not doing that right now. Down the line, but we have from Concept Z Performance. Again, guys, Concept Z literally has everything you guys need for your Zs. And I think they do G35 and R35 stuff. But I'm just on their Z32 searching. They got this little kit. It was like 20 bucks. I'm gonna paint it. You know, when we get to Florida, we'll paint it all up nice. Nice. We'll paint it up real nice. And yeah, it's got a little O-ring in there so it doesn't, you know, leak water. It keeps it nice and sealed, and it's super simple, bro. This shouldn't take long at all. So, took the little panel off. It just kind of used a couple bolts, and it just slides down. Brian's trying to get, there's a couple 10 mils, one right here, one right there. However, we're also gonna have to do something, I feel like, up top, because clearly there's probably a cap on the, it's probably like a windshield wiper setup. Hang on a sec, let's just see what we got going on here. So I think this has got to come off. Oh yeah. There, so that should, I mean, it should. So that takes that off. Then we gotta. Are you sure? You don't have to take this off, dude.
I can't get it.
All right. Well, I'll get it.
Okay then.
Because I don't want to take all that off. All right. So there's our garbage. If you guys are like interested in weight, I guess maybe 2 pounds, half a pound. Really insignificant, so pointless. It's just more so for looks. So now we're gonna go ahead and, that was easy. So I'll pop this guy on, and then it screws on, easy.
Nice.
That's it. I mean, it kind of sticks out. It's definitely got to get painted, but that's coming, that's coming. At least now we're all nice and clean up here, besides for our boot. Nice, I like it.
Did people feel that?
No, it was nice. It was nice and silky. Sitting over here. Jesus. Well, no breakup.
Nope.
I don't know how far we revved to, but
Close to 7,000. I just about got it into the limiter.
that fourth gear
Third.
looked pretty good.
Yep. Yeah. Didn't spin it off.
No.
I don't know.
Got places to be.
We're just cruising in.
Hello.
Crawlers. I'm not afraid to launch the thing. Oh,
What just happened? Everything just died.
Lost everything. That's always good. Yeah, it's nothing at all. That's great.
Okay.
Oh, let's put it on the shoulder.
Let's, okay. I'm gonna just pop the trunk really quick.
I bet the battery came loose. I bet the terminal's loose. I bet that's what we saw the flicker from. It wasn't charging.
This flipped.
Oh yeah?
Breaker.
Oh, okay.
Is the key off and everything? We can just put it
Key's
back
on.
on? Let's just,
I'll turn it off.
yeah. Probably something hit up against it when we did the pull or something.
Yep. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's where the... I bet it did. I bet
Yeah.
something slapped it when I...
Let's just check the...
Sure.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Yeah, they're tight.
Perfect. You good? It's my damn China wastegate, man. Bit me in the ass. That's what it was.
You China gate.
See? Look at that piece.
Yep, the China gate got you.
All right, so we'll just put her over here.
Okay.
Okay, well, crisis averted. Thank God. I was like, well, this night just got way longer.
That's exactly what I was
I was
thinking.
like, come on, man.
I was like, really?
There she is.
Girl.
The girl.
Oh, it's trying to rain on us. Awesome.
No way.
Yep. I'm sprinkling. See if we can get one out of it here. Go for a second.
Yep. This thing moves, man. It's weird, like when I'm driving, I'm more so focused on just driving.
Yeah.
Where here, I'm just taking it in. I was like, good God.
Yeah, it's always different to get a feel of your own car.
Yes.
Going through a
It's
bowl.
pretty wild. And with the fact that I've been having those cutout issues, I haven't done that maybe ever,
Yeah.
you know? Because I could never get like a solid clean,
But you can definitely make it through the gears.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Clutch. Just loosen this clutch up.
Damn. All right, it is a new day. Actually, it's the day after, well, it's tomorrow. Let's put it that way. Got really late, got back at like 2 in the morning last night. Finished off with some street rips with Brad. As you guys saw, we kind of avoided a gnarly scare. Thankfully, it was literally just the battery switch. But just to kind of give you guys a better idea, maybe you can see a little bit nicer. Our diffuser is looking great. Oh yeah, and then I don't know if you guys can see, hang on. But in here, I made a couple brackets to kind of, I mean, that's, you know, that's not going anywhere. So as far as mounting, we got a bolt up in here. I mean, you can't see it, which is awesome. 2 in here, which actually I'm gonna go ahead and replace with our fancy little dress-up bolts eventually when we go ahead and paint it. I left them at home in New York, so that kind of sucks. But got the car figured out. We messed with some like ECU settings to have it only run off the crank sensor as opposed to crank and cam, because the cam was giving us a bit of a signal error. So we kind of sorted that out. It pulls super strong all the way through. I'm stoked. So today we are actually headed over to Atlanta. It's, I don't know, it's like 11 o'clock. We're about to go get some grub and make our trip down to Georgia. So, all right, I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Peace.